Hey everybody, and welcome back to A-Hole Design. Make sure to like the video, only if you like the video, of course. And let's start off with number 19. Pretty sure people pay to not have ads. Rovio Classics AB contains ads. Also, $1.49 upfront cost to purchase. It is rare, I feel like, to do an upfront cost and also have ads, although I don't know, think about Hulu, you pay per month and then you also get really freaking obnoxious commercial breaks and it'll like prompt you with the choose which ad experience you want to see. And I'm like, just play the thing. Don't prompt me with a countdown so that if I'm working out, I have to go grab the remote and select something in order to speed this whole process up. Oh my God, stop being annoying. Also though, I feel like ad-free viewing experience inside a lot of apps is like 10 to 15 bucks. So that's cheaper, the $149, but also then you'd expect maybe it would have less ads or something. But hey, they did the calculation. They were like, this is the way that we will optimize our monetization. So we'll just go for it. $250. And these MFs didn't even bind it. Essentials of Anatomy and Physiology. Freshman, huh? First time? Yeah, this isn't very new. I still remember the first time that I got an Unbound textbook. I only went to college for 1 year. I had a few of those. Yep, binding's not included. You gotta go and buy yourself a binder. And it's like, oh, this is really nice. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. I mean, they'll phrase it as they're doing you a favor. That way you can like put the textbook inside of your existing binder, which might have other things. You can double duty it. Also though, it just makes it way harder to resell the thing, which is what they're trying to avoid. They don't want to have people reselling their textbooks and cutting them out of getting that sweet, sweet revenue, okay? Because a used textbook means they're not getting that new textbook sale. So anything they can do, I'm sure it comes with a digital download one-time use code too that's essential to the course. Oh, you know how it is. I bought some earpods for my boyfriend and this was in the box when he opened them. Congratulations, you've been chosen as a lucky customer to get an Amazon gift card. Right, is that right? To redeem your gift card, you only need to do something that Amazon would frown upon. So therefore, please, for Amazon account security, don't include this in your review. It's for your security, not so that we don't get in trouble because we're not actually allowed to do this, but we do it anyway so that we get better reviews on our products, even though it's against the terms of service of Amazon. So, but yeah, if you just email us that you're like trying to pad our reviews, then we'll get you. We'll get you, don't worry. But please don't tell anybody about this. Everything is in a name. Mad Her, Pure, and Hygienic Sugar? Huh? This is a sugar packet, and the company announces it's pure and hygienic. Nothing wrong. The sugar must be pure. But then I turned over. Pure and hygiene are a part of its name, and not the character of the product. This is only a brand name or trademark and does not represent its true nature? What is hygienic sugar? I don't understand. I haven't ever gone and looked at buying sugar at the grocery store if I was gonna bake, because I obviously bake and cook quite a lot. You know, have baked for live streams though every now and again. I've never gone and like looked at the sugars and been like, you know what? These are not suitable. I really need hygienic sugar, but none of these sugars market themselves as hygienic. How am I supposed to know that there's not a bunch of salt and baking powder and traces of white grinded plastic in this, okay? It doesn't say hygienic, so there could be anything. Finally, Mad Her comes up with pure and hygienic sugar, so I know that it doesn't have all those contaminants inside of it, but then they go like, also, this does not represent its true nature. Like, is this just them projecting? Like, nobody actually thought that this was gonna not be just sugar. Nobody was thinking that, but they're like, guys, we promise this is pure sugar. There's nothing else in it. We didn't contaminate this. We promise it's so pure and hygienic and it's part of the name. Also, though it's not actually, it doesn't reflect that, but we hope you don't see, like, nobody was asking to begin with. This is the most bizarre thing. Thanks, Instacart. This won't backfire at all. And those who tip afterward? Orders with tips are claimed faster. Shoppers can see the tip amount before they accept a batch. So, okay, I'm gonna be honest here. This is one of those devil's advocate times. I used to be like, I'm not gonna do my tip until after the order arrives because the app started prompting more and more to enter the tip in advance. But then what I ended up finding is it's just easier because more often than not, the order arrives without an issue. And so then you have to go back into the app after the fact and then put the tip in. Sometimes you forget and then you're like, oh, I'm a dick. It's 2 days later and I forgot to put the tip in. Oh, and then you feel bad about the whole thing. So like the few times where there is an issue, I can go back after and I can change something or edit it down, right? But usually it works okay. And so it actually saves time to just do it up front. And I was resistant about that at first. I was like, no, I'm not gonna tip until I know that the service worked. But it just ended up being easier. Now, I don't know if maybe they make it so you can't change the tip afterwards, in which case that's not cool. But in all my experiences, you can change the tip after if it goes south. So it does save time, to be completely honest. This Legion liquor sign in Kentucky advocating for alcoholism. Nobody likes a quitter. Dang, bro. That's, jeez. Wow. Well, why didn't you change the quote to fall off the wagon with us? It's a bit of a yikes right there. Jeez. Is this just like if you searched peer pressure on a stock images website, you just get this. A bunch of guys crowding in front of you like, come on, Joe. You know you shouldn't, but you want to. It's so bad. Oh my God. I wonder why. This will allow Academia EDU to see and download your contacts. Yeah, I mean, dude. Whenever you have to do an account connection with something, like the permissions that it requires are like way more than you think the thing should ever need. But as someone who has like done a game development, you have to do account connections for that. Like, there are reasons why things have to like acquire certain permissions, even though it's not something that'll actually be requested. And it always looks super sketchy and you hate it. But it's like what you actually have to do as a developer in order to get the account connection to work properly. So there is like sometimes a reason that's justifiable, even though it looks terrible to the person who's using the product. So yeah, I don't know if this is one of those situations, but yeah. Requiring internet connection to play a single player game. I'm never buying a Rockstar title, never again. Activation required, verifying game ownership failed, and your offline activation data could not be loaded. Please ensure your internet is connected. Restart Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm assuming this is like a one-time thing? Probably. Or, I mean, if it has to happen every single time, then that's kind of silly. If it's like a one-time thing, just to verify, yeah, but I don't know. If it does happen every time, it's kind of silly that you would tie a single-player game to always having to have an internet connection, at least at first, which really defeats the purpose of a single-player game, you know? I want to play on my Steam Deck on an airplane. Oh, dear, I can't connect because this Wi-Fi is garbage, or the plane doesn't have Wi-Fi. Can't play? That's lame. Thanks, Tinder. You have one new like. See who likes you. You have one new like. See who likes you. Okay, Mr. Humble Bragger. Okay. All right. It's like, it's so annoying that I'm getting so many notifications on my phone from all of these people who like me on Tinder. Let me go post it on A-Hole Design. They really should have just like consolidated it, or like only sent out one notification per day, just letting me know like, 30 new people have liked you today. This guy. I can't believe this. Unless this is all like, it just keeps spamming you when you get one, which maybe I'm gonna scroll down and there's going to be clarification. Yes, just to clarify, this is a repeat notification for a single person. Okay, fair enough. I'm sure all the first comments on this were, all right, Mr. Humble Brag, and then the person was like, no, I swear, it's for one person. Tilted seats designed to be uncomfortable while eating. Oh yeah, that's weird, dude. All the people have to like put their feet up on the center thing in order to be able to brace themselves back, because if they put their feet on the floor, they're just like, I'm falling off now. Maybe it's a high turnover area, people spending too long having pleasant conversation, not enough seats to go around. Let's go, people, let's turn it around. Audi getting into the car options exploitation game. Audi owner finds basic HVAC function paywalled after pressing the button for it. Really? No. This feels like it was an error. Like maybe they were actually going and experimenting with coding this so that they could do it if they wanted to in the future. But I like the BMW heated seats thing was such a massive news story and like such a debacle that they decided to undo it, that doing it for air conditioning and heat would be like 10 times worse, the heated seat thing. And I would have heard about this. I am a car enthusiast person and I follow a lot of car news. So I would, if this was intentional, I must have been, I feel like it was probably a mistake, but it doesn't mean maybe they were coding something to test. But anyway, oh my God. Imagine the hardware exists in the car. It's where I draw the line. Look, for things that require constant maintenance, development, updates, yes, I understand the idea of like introducing a subscription if it's an additive feature. But when the hardware is there and it's tech that's existed in cars forever, no, you don't paywall that, okay? Unless you have to do constant maintenance. It's in my car. I own the freaking heated seats. I own the air conditioning unit. It's you do not. You don't touch that, okay? No, bad. I'm not saying that they're doing it, but if anyone's thinking about it, no. Don't paywall existing hardware that is static, dummies. One of the biggest lies on the internet. You won't see this ad again. But you will. Also, you tried to unsubscribe from our email list, and we appreciate your effort. You should try harder next time. My $130 French textbook isn't even bound. Oh, we got another first timer here? I mean, I guess to be fair, the school year's starting up again. We've got a whole new crop of people who are first getting to experience the college textbooks and be like, oh, this kind of sucks. And and then maybe other people who are reading the subreddit, it's like, oh, first time for them too. And you all get to be like, yep, this is a bummer. Oh, you're telling me it's been this way for a while? Yeah, it has. Just, it's kind of how it be. Razer, please. Windows isn't even installed yet. Razer gaming software server access, please check your network. I didn't even know you could get pop-up notifications on the like startup and shutdown screens. I've never gotten that before, but Razer is very aggressive about their software updates. I know that firsthand. I don't think I've ever restarted a PC when I've been using Razer products and not been presented with a forced update. And sometimes they want you to restart your computer again. And you're like, can we not do this, please? Facebook splitting the word sponsored to bypass ad blockers. Where on sir so is Sir Red. Hey man, cut them some slack, okay? Their stock's down 50%. Apple's kind of messing them up with the whole do not track thing, undercutting their whole stuff. Okay, times are tough. They gotta figure out some workarounds, okay? Just like people on YouTube do a little bit of gaming, the system and clickbaiting and, you know, all that stuff. Facebook has to do that every now and again too, okay? Do a little trickery before it gets patched, all right? So just cut them a little bit of slack. They're in pain. They've got to fund all their metaverse bets and stuff and Mark Zuckerberg's clone AI brain duplication, whatever's happening. Okay, just come on. It is what it is. That short should be illegal. What the frick is, oh my God, dude. What the, that is, oh my, it's already looking like real not generous to start with. You already, even if that thickness filled the whole sandwich, I'd be like, all right, that's kind of, yeah, I guess that's a prepackaged sandwich for you. Is what it is. But then you go and you go and do this? You go and basically take the slice of ham and then you slice the slice into like tenths and then, oh, that's just fricked up, dude. That's some shrinkflation hitting hard. Fork you, Pearson. Oh boy, more textbooks, huh? Pearson is forcing students at my school to buy an yeah, there we go. Access code, basically paying greater than $70 to turn in homework. And I was looking at the info regarding an optional included e-textbook and saw this. Yes, printing is allowed. 2 pages could be printed every 1,800 days. You know, we were thinking about making it so that you can print 1 page every 5 years, but then we were like, oh, that's too stingy. We'll give you 2. All right? Sick. It's like, now you don't even get to put it in the binder. Well, I mean, you could 2 pages every 5 years. Maybe it's a 300-page textbook. So that'd be, 150 times 5, 750 years you can print out the textbook. The information will still be up to date. Fork you Vegas. Well, for a second, I thought it was just straight up saying like fork you to the city of Las Vegas. It was gonna be like, I mean, it gets pretty hot there. It would be, it's kind of a-hole design to have to be in like 115 degree Fahrenheit weather. That's not very fun. But anyway, so I'm now officially never buying a Vegas editing software again. The developers have removed the Vegas Pro Edit 15 for purchase on Steam and are now revoking licenses for the software. I'm at $150 and no longer have an editing software. Very cool. What? You could buy Vegas on Steam? I know it's not a Sony product anymore and they sold it off to some company. Hey, why? It's like it runs as a game on Steam. That's so weird. What? I mean, Steam just is a software application launcher, I guess, but it's like, so it's games to me. And the idea of like launching an editing program through Steam makes me think this isn't a game. This is life. I gotta edit to make videos to live. You think this is a game? It doesn't, oh God, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't think I feel like it, but anyway. And then they were like, nah, this does feel weird. We're not gonna do this on Steam anymore. But everyone who bought it there, thanks for your patronage. You no longer have a product because it's kind of weird that you're, editing on it through a game launcher. So we're just gonna take that and bye-bye. Dang, hopefully that got resolved. Dave & Buster's spin game landed on the 500 and only gave me 4 tickets. Showed to manager and said it needed to be in the middle. That's someone who like just is really not having a great deal of fun with their job and is just like, okay, cool. Somebody else has a problem with our old machines that have issues with them. Okay, let me go over and look at it. Yeah, sorry. It's gotta be in the middle. You see how it's like not quite in the middle? There's your problem. Okay, have a good day. Sorry, bye. I'm like, I feel bad for like both sides here. Cause yeah, the manager has no vested interest and it's just like, I'm bored of this happening to me every day with people complaining that there's something wrong with the machines. I don't know how to fix them. I'm putting in requests to corporate to have them fixed and they're going unanswered. I can't do this myself. And then the people, what the frick? I was supposed to get 500 tickets, and then I got 4. And it's valid on both sides. And it's supposed to be in the middle. Sorry, it's just slightly off. So yeah, you didn't actually get that. You see, those are the lines are suggestions, but really it's got to be more precise. Sorry. Anyway, that's it for the last month of A-Hole Design. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, turn on notifications, and watch other videos, and I'll see you next time.